All right, looks like I got two of my marshals out there. Thank you, gentlemen. All right, drivers, let's bring them up to speed. You got 1:45 on the clock. Man, that Wags guy is consistently hitting that spot. All right, boys and girls, all my drivers are checked in. Let's get them in order. It's going to be Kyle Richenberg, John Carpenter, David Coleman, Jason Wagner. All right, transponders are looking good. That TQ 35406 from Charles. Let's see what these boys can do. Here we go. Oh, Richenberg getting wrong in two. All right, 110 down, 2:45 to go. Coleman showing the way. Wags in second by 1.8. Carpenter behind him by a lap at the line. Richenberg pulling it off, trying to get some adjustments on that thing. Whatever he did after that break, not quite working for him. Wags just turned a new fast lap of a 7.0. Carpenter 6.8. Coleman's got a 6.53 on lap 6. Caution out of 2, stay high off of 2. High off of 2. And we're clear. Carpenter, new fast lap, 6.8. Coleman still showing the way, 34.4 flat. Going to put it 4th overall. He's got to find a little time here. 2nd through 6, all on a 34 lap pace. So overall that is. So close battle here to get to the top. Now Wags improving his time. Going to line up 7th at the moment. Got to find 2 solid laps to bump up a spot on the qualifying grid. You heard it there. 1 to go. Up next to Ocala Bomber Heat 2. Going to be Brian Dean, Tim Emery, Mike Raines, Charles Lazat, Phil Edwards. Wags turning up a notch now. A 6.97 for him. Last time by. Another new fast lap. Coleman now to the top of the charts on a 35 lap pace, ahead of TQ by 4/10 here with 20 seconds to go. That is time, drivers. Race it out, race it out. Richenberg, Carpenter's done. Wags is done. Coleman taking that one. Setting a new TQ, 35.405. Picked up 6/10 there on Charles' time. Carpenter finishing out with a fast lap of a 6.79 there on the last lap. Not improving his time, but going to drop a spot to 4th overall. Wags improving his time to 7th overall with a 33 lap run. And Richenberg out after 9. Just tuning back in online, we had a couple internet outages here. If you're watching online, jump in the chat. Let us know if you're still out there. If it's even working, we don't know. All right, looking for some check-ins here from everybody. And Mike changing his transponders on me again. It's okay. My marshal's going to spread on out. Thank you, gentlemen. Got 3 of them out there. Who are we missing? Kyle. I need a volunteer for Kyle out there. In the meantime, gentlemen, bring him up to speed. You got 2 on the clock. And Richenberg going to make it out here. Guess he's here for leg day at Newred Hobbies. Doing a lot of running. All right, drivers, the order is Charles, Brian, Phil, Mike, and Tim. New TQ set last race, 35.405. Right now, if this doesn't clean up, we're going to have a B main here. Everybody's pretty close otherwise. Here we go. Remember, you're on your own clock when you cross that line. Caution out of 4. All right, Charles dropping a 6.5 early on. Phil has a 6.3. It's Charles, Tim, Brian, top 3 ahead of the current TQ at the line. Just about a minute into this race. Oh, we got a little kerfuffle on the back straight. Go high down the middle, high down the back, high down the back. And we are clear. Coleman, turn 4, Coleman. Dave Coleman right behind you. Dave Coleman right behind you. Looks like they got it. It's good, it's good. Thank you. 140. Woo, ole, that was close. It's Charles and Brian ahead of the current TQ. They're separated on the track by 2.1 at the line. Mike Raines in third right now, back 3.5. Phil Edwards trying to run him down by 4.5. Caution on the front straight, go inside, inside. Keep it by the pipe, by the pipe. And that's Tim. He's back a lap and change here in 5th right now, proving his time as well. .230 down, 130 to go up next. Short course late model, heat 1. That's going to be Coleman, Gagne, Norton, Ponder. Gentlemen, let's get to staging. Caution in 3 and 4. Stay low through 3 and 4. Ooh, some fancy footwork there. Watch the replay. Look at Coleman dancing this one. Ooh, that was glorious. Emery with new fast lap 6.75 previous lap. Charles and Brian still separated by 2 seconds at the line with 40 seconds to go. Both of them ahead of the current TQ. Set last heat by Dave Coleman. Brian Dean 6.57 new fast lap. Oh, Phil with the wheelie off of 2. Brian Dean, another new fast lap, 6.52. Phil still has a fast lap of a 6.36. Caution in 3 and 4. Stay high through 3 and 4. Race it out, drivers. Race it out. Charles is done. Tim is done. Phil's done. Brian's done. Mike's done. Shut it down. Gentlemen, new TQ. Charles Lazat and Brian Dean beating the old time. 36.405. 407. Difference of 2.6 between them. Both beating the old time there. Everybody improving their time in that race. Phil Edwards with 3rd. Going to finish lineup 4th overall right now, picking up 2 spots there. Mike Raines with 34 laps going to pick up 1 spot, start 7th, and Emery proved upon his first round as well. All right, looks like we're getting some of our marshals out there. Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate it. Coleman's getting his car for the next race. Got here in just a moment. All right, marshals, watch out. Look alive. We're going to turn these drivers loose. So they got 150 on the clock to turn and burn. All right, looks like my drivers are ready to rock and roll. The order is Coleman, Ponder, Gagnol, and Norton. Once again, Coleman, Ponder, Gagnol, and Norton. Looks like Mark wants to go to the back. It's fine by me. And we're off and running. So, a little general announcement here. Mr. Mike's taking his 15-minute smoke break here. OSHA mandated smoke break or whatever. Caution on the back straight. Stay low, 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 low. Stay low. Stay low, drivers. And we're clear. Again, Hobby Shop is closed for 10-15 minutes. Mr. Bill Roberson tuning in. Thank you, sir. Caution in 2. We got a kerfuffle over there. Go high, high, high. Stay high. Olay! After 110, it's David Ponder showing the way in that fluorescent yellow and black 26. David Coleman in the all-green Mountain Dew scheme. In second by 3.9, Mark Gagnol in the white and black in third. Back 3.8 at the line, and Mr. Danny Norton trying to run him down by 2.9 in the white, red, and black. $155 down, $205 to go. Just about halfway, drivers. We're working on chasing down this 37-lap pace here. Ponder on a 35 right now. Only Danny Norton improving his qualifying time at the moment. Gonna bump up 2 spots to 6 if he can keep this up. Fast laps, Ponder 648, Coleman 641, Norton 657, Gagnol 699. And looks like Gagnol having some problems there. Pick him up, put him on the table. Stay low off of 4, driver, stay low off of 4. Pick him up, pick him up. Put it on the table. David Ponder dropping a 6.39 new fast lap. "30 seconds to go. Up next, Heat 2. Looking for Carpenter, Quanstrom, Richenberg, Lazat. That is time, drivers. Coleman is done. Come on, Ponder's still hot, guys. Ponder's still hot. Everybody else is done. And shut it down. Ponder going to take that one 36.412. Coleman 35. Norton 34. Ponder improved his time to 4th overall, and Norton picked up 2 spots to 6. All right, boys and girls, let's get them down and checked in for Heat 2. All right, Mr. Charles getting his car out there and ready to go. Plenty of time, sir. Plenty of time. I need one of you guys to help out Mr. Norton down at the far end, please. Once again, current TQ held by Mr. Kyle in this race, 37.405. Charles off that by less than a tenth here, so I mean, it's 0.071 to a 0.116, so 400ths. All right, gentlemen, pick up the speed. You got 80 seconds on the clock. All right, looks like these boys are happy with what they have. Let's roll them off in order. Richenberg, Lazat, Quanstrom, Carpenter. Here we go. All right, a bunch of guys dropping some new fast laps. Everybody's between a 6.27 from Richenberg to a 6.63 from Deacon. Oh, Carpenter rolling over 2. Stay low through 2. And we're clear. It's Charles showing the way at the line by just over 1/10. Make that 2/10 now. Charles rocking that purple and cream, purple and gray. I'm calling it cream, darn it. Mr. John Grant tuning in from Sarasota tonight. Charles and Kyle both ahead of TQ, half a second apart on the clock here. Lazer with a 6.34. Last time by. And Richenberg right behind him on the track, now getting by him. Still half a second apart on the clock. Richenberg turning it up another notch here with a 6.27. Lazat behind him and now by 2/10. Deacon back about a lap here. Carpenter behind him by 2.6. Richenberg out there in the black 5. Charles in the purple and cream. Deacon in the black, silver, and green. John Carpenter in the white, black, and orange. Boys having a heck of a battle here on the track as well on the clock. Oh, Charles all over him here. Had to back out of it. Good sportsmanship there. Appreciate it, guys. Oh, stay low on the back. Low on the back. Carpenter might have lost another pinion. Overheat. Oh, got hot. A little too much gear this time, John. Still had a minute to go. Thankfully, it didn't go smoke on him. Kyle and Charles still 2/10 apart here, battling out for that TQ, both on a 37.401 right meow. About 3.5 seconds on the old time. Up next, short course modified, Traxxas modified, Salvis Mud Boss. Looking for Daryl, Chris, and Steve. Next, you guys are up now. David Dunker tuning in from Talladega, Alabama. Oh no, Richenberg, battery dying on him again. Race it out, drivers. Kyle and Charles, you're both done. Looking for Deacon and shut it down, gentlemen. Charles Lazat stealing it back there on the last lap. Richenberg, going to have to see Mike in the hobby shop for some new batteries. Lazat taking that one, new TQ, 37.402. 1 second over Kyle there with 37.403. Deacon with 35 laps, going to qualify 5th overall, and Carpenter out after 22. I'm thinking we might have to have a B main in this one here. All right, boys and girls, let's get them down and checked in. Mr. Chris and Steve are checked in, looking for Daryl. There he comes. He's ready this time. Bum, 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 bum. Fail horn. Charles, great race, guys. That was a great job between you two. Track is fast. It's hard to go fast. Way it is. All right, gentlemen, let's bring them up to speed. You got 2:10 on the clock. Just looking for a last marshal out there for Richenberg. All right, Hobby Shop is back open, everybody. Hobby Shop is back open. Every now and then, Mr. Stick's got to have a brief minute to himself. All right, once again, I need Richenberg or his volunteer marshal out there. Looks like Mr. Ponder's coming out. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. All right, looks like my drivers are ready to rock and roll. The order is Chris, Steve, and Daryl. Again, this is a mix of Traxxas modified and Mud Boss. Here we go. Caution on 2, stay low off of 2, low off of 2. You can go down that way, help him out. And Phil's going to jump out there. Thank you, sir. And don't make John run all over the place. That dude used to run into caution 1, go high to 1, high, high, high. John's an ex-firefighter. He's done running around in the burning houses and stuff. Caution him for, caution him for. Uh-oh. Caution in 3, stay low through 3. We're going to try to jiggle the handle here on Daryl's car. Looks like he's popped off a link. All right, Charles is going to hand that off. And looks like they're going to get him back out there. Don't forget your glasses, Mr. Lazat. All right, 15 seconds to go. Chris Thompson styling and profiling out there in the orange and white. Woo, getting some wheelie time down the front straight. Caution in 3 and 4. Vasquez back about 2 laps and change in second. Daryl in third. That is time, drivers. Race it out. Chris is done. Steve is done. Daryl is done. Shut him down. Chris Thompson, 32.41, not improving his time. Still going to hold on to the TQ. Steve with 29, bumping up his time a couple laps. And Daryl with 19. All right, Slash Street Stock. Let's get him down and checked in. Once again, red light is on. Pace speed only. No hot laps. Got the trackside camera up here showing a little bit of the crowd coming in and out. Oh, sorry, that Slash is next. Slash is next. This is Buggy Late Model. My bad, my bad. Thing changed on me as I was reading it there. Got mixed up. Just trying to keep you guys on your toes. That's what it is, yeah. Alright, looking for Mike Raines, Danny Norton, Buggy Late Model. We got folks watching online. We're discussing the tracks as modifieds in the chat right now. All right, gentlemen, I need a check-in here from Danny. And I'm sure Mike's on his way. In the meantime, let's bring him up to speed and let's get our other 2 marshals out there. Mr. Deacon's going to come on out. And Mr. Darrell. I need somebody to help out Mr. Steve down at the far end. All right, Mr. Casey Bass making a last-minute adjustment here. Currently, your TQ holder, 39.4 flat, maybe the fastest qualifying time of the day, even over his own sprint car. He'll be up here in a couple races. We'll find out. All right, gentlemen, let's get them lined up. It's going to be Casey, Mike, Danny, David, and Tony. All right, I'm going to check them out here. Transponder's looking good, gentlemen. Marshals, watch your area. Here we go. Oh, Danny getting caught on the pipe there a little bit. I see who's made the right adjustments. All right, 30 seconds into it. Casey Bass, your leader here. White and green coming down the back straightaway. Mike Raines in the silver, black and green, number 10 in second. Danny Norton in the white, red, and black in third. Ponder in the orange 26, upside down in turn 2. In fourth, Tony somewhere out there in the gray and fluorescent yellow in 5th right meow. And that TQ is 39.4 flat. We are 2 seconds off it right now. Your leader coming off of 4. Mike Raines back 2.2 in 2nd. Danny Norton 2 seconds to 3rd. Ponder back about a lap in 4th. And Tony back 3.5 in 5th. Caution on the back straight. Go low, 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 low. Split the middle. See if they can't fix that body real quick for Ponder. He can have a tough time getting that body clip on there. And looks like he's going to be back down and in this. Everybody's in the A main today in this one, so it doesn't necessarily matter too much. Casey Bass, though, still 2 seconds off that TQ time. Ooh, Casey caught a little boulder out there. Almost went to the wall. Got a lap on Raines now. Norton back 2.1 in 3rd. Oh, Scapano upside down in 3. Stayed low through 3 and 4. Caution, start finish line, stay high off the corner. And we're clear. .45 seconds to go. Slash Street, you're up next. Get him to staging. Line up on the ramp behind the driver's stand. The only person improving their qualifying time right meow is Tony Scapano. Wait, I could say it like the Northerners. Tony Scapano. Ponder, new fast lap 6.20. All orange. 15 seconds. Bass still 2 seconds off. He can't find any more out there. Caution 1 and 2. Track still hot. Track still hot. Everybody's still going. Casey's done. Everybody's done. Shut it down. Casey Bass going to hold on to that one. 39.403. Norton with 37. Raines 36. Scapano improving to 5th overall, or improving his time overall to 31. And Ponder with 29. Woo! Shake and bake. Slash Street. Let's get him down and checked in. I don't think my marshals are being so prompt out there. Appreciate it, as I'm sure our drivers do for this warm-up session here. All right, gentlemen, bring them up speed. You got 150 on the clock to turn and burn. All right, I see Danny out there, Casey's out there, Tony's out there. Need Mr. Ponder to start heading out that way to help out Mr. Tony. All right, gentlemen, the order for this one's going to be David Davis, Kyle Richenberg, Mark Gagne, Anthony Schilling, Bob Rumplash. Let's roll it off. Here we go. Oh, Mark making a move on Richenberg. All right, 45 seconds into this. David Davis showing the way out there in the fluorescent yellow and white. Mark Gagne in the blue and gray, number 63 in second. Looks like Mark just spun out in turn 3. Gonna move Bob Rumplash up into second now. Looks like Bob's changed his number. Caution in 2, caution in 2. Still a caution in 2. Bob changing from the 4 to the 7 now. Mark dropping to 4th. Anthony in 5th. Out there in the other blue car. Anthony was telling me he's got a Traxxas Modified coming out pretty soon. Just picked it up today. Anthony's fast lap was his previous lap, 7-2. David Davis showing the way right now. New TQ pace here, 33.401. Richenberg. Somewhere out there. There he is. He's back 5.5 seconds in second. And that black number 5. Oh, one upside down in 2. And we're clear. $135 to go, $135 to go. Up next, Mod Sprint. Gonna be Casey, Matthew, and Kyle. Uh-oh, sounds like David's body's definitely dragging now. With 1 minute to go. I'll see if somebody can't jiggle that handle for him real quick. And looks like that one's not going to go back out in time. Finish out here with 30 seconds to go. Once again, Mod Sprint, you're up next. Caution in 3, caution in 3. Caution in 2. Wow, we got action everywhere now. It's Kyle, Bob, Mark, Anthony at the line here. That is time. Race it out. Keep going. Gagne's done. Richenberg. Schilling. And shut it down. Kyle Richenberg going to take that one, improving his second place time, 31.402. Rumplash with 30 laps, bumping up 2 spots to third overall. Gagnon with 27. Anthony with 27. Improving his time, but dropping down to 5th overall. All right. Sprint cars, let's get them down and checked in. All right, let's see. I need. He's checked in. Matt, the red light is on, buddy, for a reason. We will get you guys hot laps as soon as we can. I need my marshals to start heading on out there from that last race. Bob is out there. For Richenberger's volunteer, Mark, and David Davis. Hurry, but don't rush. Something I forget how it goes, but either way. These guys are supposed to be good. That's why they're in the big boy class. Mod Sprint. Cream will rise to the top. This is where you're supposed to be if you're the fast guys. All right, gentlemen. Try not to run over Mr. David. Davis down there. He's getting down there to the far end for you. Turn him loose. I'm going to give you a minute on the clock here. I need a volunteer out there for Mr. Kyle. Thank you, Tony. Appreciate it. All right, gentlemen, your current TQ, 38.405 by Kyle Richenberg. Going to lead us off here, showing off them wheelie skills. Casey Bass in second, Matthew DeVries in third. Now, I don't want to give you guys a hard time, but the buggy late model guys, they are out qualifying you right now by a lap. Now they got way more time on the track too, so it's all good. All right, gentlemen, 4 minutes on the clock. Here we go. Woo, what a save there. Caution in 2. And looks like something's come out. I don't know if that's a transponder or something else. That was a transponder. I'll count it. All right, Casey the 593, Kyle the 604. All right, 110 down, 250 to go. Casey Bash showing the way over Kyle by 2.2 at the line. That back 2 laps here after a couple of kerfuffles. Fast lap of a 6.8 for him. Negative Ghost Rider at 6.2. $150 down, 210 to go. Richenberg now showing the way by 2.3. Oh, Casey up in the turn 1 wall somehow. $130 to go. Richenberg showing the way on a new TQ run here. 40 and 404. Casey back a lap and change. And also back about a lap and change as well at the moment. Sportsman, you're up in a minute. Come on down. $30 seconds. Caution in 3 and 4. Uh-oh. That is time. Drivers race it out, race it out. I think Richenberg is done. I think the battery came out of that one. Matt's done. Casey's done. Shut it down. No matter. Kyle's going to hold on to take that one either way. 38, 354. Casey Bass with 37 and Matt with 35. All right, my sprint cars are sprint drivers are coming on out to Marshall. Looking for a check-in from Brian and Miles. Everybody else is good to go. We're going to volunteer 2 out there. Thank you, Mr. Phil. Appreciate it. Got to help out that fresh blood. All right, all my drivers are checked in. Let's bring them up to speed. Face the right direction and bring them up to speed. Got them just over a minute on the clock to turn and burn. All right, drivers, let's slow it down, slow it down. Let's get it in order. Mr. Anthony Smothers going to lead us off here, followed by Jack Williams, Brian Hardigan, Miles Lizotte in 4th, Sawyer 5th, and Andy Williams rounding out the field in 6th. All right, gentlemen, slow it down, slow it down. The race has not started yet. Mr. Anthony's leading us off, followed by Jack, Brian, Miles, Sawyer, and Andy. All right, gentlemen, here we go. And we're off. And we're all off and running here. Got our sportsman. Oh, Jack getting in the back of Sawyer. Caution in 3, and we're clear. Excuse me, Andy getting in the back of Sawyer. Oh, Anthony saying hello to Andy. Caution in 1, and we're clear. Ooh, Brian driving it deep into turn 3. At the line, at the line. Anthony Smothers showing the way, rocking that Charger body, if I'm not mistaken. Could be a Camaro for all we know. Stay low down the back, low down the back. And we're clear. It's Anthony, Jack, Miles back 2.3 in 3rd. Miles rocking the black and red striped Camaro. Oh, I'm hearing a body tuck. Somebody. Brian rocking the Traxxas modified. Andy's got the really small rally car. Jack's got the bigger rally car. Sawyer running the short course truck. Halfway, halfway. It's Anthony, Miles, Jack back 2.2. Brian back a lap in 4th right now. Caution in 4, caution in 4. Oh no, stay high off of 4, high off of 4. And we're clear. Woo, Anthony saying hello to Miles. Gave him the old elbow. If not the chrome horn. Stay low in the back, drivers, low in the back. Caution on the front straightaway. Caution on the front straightaway. Caution in 1. Caution in 1. For a reminder, drivers, there's 12 feet out there in those lanes. Stay low in the back, low in the back. "20 seconds to go." Woo, Anthony gripping and ripping off of turn 4. They low into 3, low into 3. That is time. Race it out, drivers. Anthony is done. Jack is done. Andy's done. Miles is done. Brian looking for Sawyer to finish out here. And shut it down. Woo, shake and bake. Anthony taking it. 30 laps, 4:03. Miles with 28, Jack with 26, Brian 24, Andy 20, and Sawyer with 11. All right, that is the end of qualifying. It is, we'll call it 4:40. We're going to start the mains at 5 o'clock, so we got a 25-minute break right now. Mains at 5 o'clock. All right, boys and girls, it's time for the mains. Looking for Ocala Bomber B main? Come on down. Mike Raines, Jason Wagner, Tim Emery, 3-man enter, 2-man bump to the A. Marshals will be A main, short course late model, Charles Lazat, Kyle Richenberg, David Coleman, David Ponder. Those are our marshals. All right, gentlemen, beware. We did make some patches out there. I look for Wags to get checked in. My other two marshals are going down the far end. Once again, marshals should be Charles, Kyle, Coleman, and Ponder. Any volunteers are more than appreciated. All right, gentlemen, let's bring them up to speed. You got 2 on the clock. I swear, Wags is trying to hit every spot out there. Caution in 3. Like on the call our AC guys, I'm sweating up here. The hot box in here. I don't think that's helping him. All right, boys and girls. We're good on marshals, guys. Once again, it's supposed to be our short course late model guys marshaling this. Uh-oh. That's what it's about. The boys of summer having fun. I'm sure that's going to be made into a movie eventually. All right, gentlemen, 3 men enter, 2 men leave. Ocala Bomber B main, let's roll them off. Mike Raines, your BQ. Jason Wagner, Tim Emery. You just don't want to be last in this one. Here we go. Like Tim making a pass here. Jason going back under him, not gonna get it back across. Oh, little too hot in one. Sideways, hits the bump. Half a lap between them. Mike showing the way. Tim behind him by 1.2. Wags, new fast lap, 6.9 last time by. He was 3 seconds back. Now it's 2.8. Starting to work his way back forward. Oh, watch out. All right, gentlemen, not sure Wag's going to make it back out or not, but he's 8 laps behind, so I think we can call this one. All right, gentlemen, finish lap, and we're going to call this. All right, gentlemen, you're moving up to, I think it's race number 8. All right, short course late model, B-Main, come on down. Deacon, Danny, Mark, and John. All right, boys and girls, here comes Deegan, and need our marshals out there from that last race. Couple volunteers, step on up, earn some RC karma. Once again, need some volunteers out there for this one. We had 3 in the last race, 1 camp marshal. He needs to find a marshal for him. Here comes Brian, thank you, sir. Here comes Chris, appreciate it, gentlemen. All right, gentlemen, I'm going to turn that green and yellow on, roll them off. I'm going to give you about a minute here. All right, looks like my drivers are ready to rock and roll. The order is going to be Deacon, Danny, Mark, and John. 4 enter, 2 bump into the A. Your third. Again, Deacon, Danny, Mark, and John. Here we go. Whoa. That was Mark going way wide in turn 4. Right now it's Danny and Deacon separated by half a second. Now another 9/10 back to Carpenter. Deacon holding on that final transfer position. Carpenter's got a little more power in this one right now. Hopefully it'll last the full 4 minutes. He can drive in a great line here. John's going to try to find a clean way around him. Oh, it looked like it opened up right there. Not quite close enough. Danny getting by Mark. Mark going a lap down here. Can't quit. Never going to make it if you quit. $1:45 down, $2:10 to go. Great race here for that final transfer spot. Carpenter hoping for a little block action here from Mark. See if he can't make something happen. And he gets by. Oh, they get a little touchy-feely out there. It's first date for these guys. Oh, John trying to go right on the outside with 1:30 to go. Plenty of time. Oh, that could have been it right there. Boy, staying very clean. Really appreciate it. It's a good race here. I think John might have the faster car through the corner. He just can't make use of it yet. Deacon driving a great line here, keeping him behind him. So much so that Danny's coming back around to lap these guys. Oh, there it was. Almost had it. 40 seconds to go. Oh, there Carpenter tries the over-under. Doesn't quite happen. Oh, and he pinches him down. Oh, man, Mark just getting... Poor Deacon tries to do the right thing. Oh, watch on the back straight. Watch on the back straight. Got one behind the tabletop. I think that's Mark. 2 seconds. 1. That is time. When you cross the line, you are done. Danny is done. Deacon is done. Carpenter shut it down, gentlemen. Danny Norton, John Carpenter going to the A. Oh, it was a great race. One mistake. I mean, I think Carpenter tried to close the door a little too late there. They got tangled up. Deacon felt bad about it. Did the right thing. He was unsure, so he did the right thing and then got cleaned out. Trying to be the nice guy. The important thing is they're racing clean as it gets, man. That was good stuff. All right. Short course modified. Tracks is modified. Salvas Mud Boss, come on down. Mr. Steve already out there. Chris checking in. Chris been out here volunteering. Appreciate it, sir. All right, just looking for a check-in from Daryl. He's on his way up to the driver's stand. All right, gentlemen, let's put them on down and turn them loose. We'll get a couple more marshals out here in just a moment. Stay low in the one, drivers. Stay low in the one. That was close. All right, we got our marshals out here, most of them. I will put Deacon in the center. He'll cover front and back. He's got his race Crocs on out there. You're good there, Carpenter. Thank you, sir. All right, Deacon's gonna go towards the center. Like my drivers are about ready. All right, gentlemen, first A main of the night. Your top qualifier, Chris Thompson, 33.44, is going to lead us off, followed by Steve Vasquez and Daryl Trevor. All right, looking good on our transponders here. There are 4 minutes on the clock, gentlemen. Here we go. Everybody on the podium in this one is just sorting out who's where. Right now, Chris Thompson showing the way. Here comes Steve Vasquez across the line. Back 3.2. Oh, little wheelie off turn 2. Got one up here in 3 and 4. Oh, Chris saying hello. And Steve having a little issue off of 2. Didn't catch that. So right now, Chris showing the way by about a lap over Steve. Daryl back another lap in 3rd. Buggy late model. Start getting ready. You're up in 2.5 minutes. 1:15 down, 2:45 to go. Daryl, new fast lap, 8-1. Steve has a 7.34. Chris with a 7.22. Your leader in that orange and white. Coming off turn 4. Another 7.3 for Chris. Steve with a 7.3. Daryl had an 8.6 that time. You heard it there. 2 to go, 2 to go. Just past halfway. Chris Thompson last time by with a new fast lap of a 7.208. Oh, Daryl finding that turn 1 wall up there. Ooh, Daryl on that long lap with that kerfuffle in 1. He's going to drop him back at about another lap here. 1:15 to go. Caution in 2, caution in 2. Oh, Steve catches a pipe off of 2. Go low down the back. Stay low, 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 low. No apple bottom jeans out here. Thompson still holding on to lead by 2 and change. Steve, new fast lap, 7.28. Picks up another new fast lap, 7:24. 35 seconds on the clock. Again, buggy late model to staging. Caution down the back. Stay high into three. High into three. Keep it out by the wall. And we're clear. And I think Daryl might be done with that one. Yep. Getting the sign there. We do have the softballs here at Newred Hobbies. They're still undefeated. That is time, gentlemen. When you cross the line, you will be done. Chris Thompson going to take the victory. Steve in second. Daryl's going to take third. 32.404 for Chris. Fast lap of a 7:16. Steve had a 7:17. And 30 laps for him. And Daryl with 19. Fast lap on 8 flat. All right, buggy late model. Let's get him down and checked in. All right, boys and girls, we are going to need a couple of volunteers with this one. These boys are fast. We have no time out there. We'll be waiting on marshals, so we're going to definitely need full field of 6 racers, or 6 marshals out there, that is. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate it. Mr. Phil, thank you, gentlemen. Mr. Chris, thank you for being out there promptly. All right, just looking for our last 2 drivers to get checked in. We got a couple volunteers coming out. That's our guys who are supposed to be out there. Try to make sure we got 6 marshals out there to cover this. Because I think this might be the fast. I don't know, maybe the sprint cars did steal it. I think they did. I think Kyle did steal a TQ right at the end there, the last race. But 39.4 flat for this group. All right, gentlemen, bring them up to speed. You got a minute 30 on the clock. We'll get a couple more marshals out here in just a moment. All right, boys and girls, who are we missing out there? I think we need Mr. Daryl out there and one other volunteer that's quick on the feet. This is probably the fastest class out here as far as marshalling goes. Once again, we need a couple marshals out here in the infield, please. Gotta check my bingo card because I'm sure asking for marshals is on it. Now let's have Daryl over in staging. Deacon, if I can get you to cover the back straight, that'd be great. Mr. Andy will cover the front straight for me. Yeah, Deacon's getting there. Thank you, sir. All right, once again, Deacon covered the back. Andy will cover the front. Steve and Dave down there. Chris, Daryl, and Phil up here. Gentlemen, your top qualifier for your buggy late model A main, 39 laps, 4 flat. Casey Bass going to lead us off. Mike Rains in second. Danny Norton third. Dave Ponder fourth. And Tony Scapano in fifth. I'm going to check transponders one more time here. Looking good, Billy Ray. Feeling good, Lewis. Here we go. And we're off and running. Oh, Scapano upside down. I think he caught the pipe there. Mike dropping from second all the way to the back now. Now, excuse me, third. I guess a couple guys are back a lap already. Mike and Danny battling out here for that second spot. Oh, Mike going deep into two. Casey out front by 3.2. Caution in one, and we're clear. Danny back 3 seconds. Mike behind him by 1.3. Leader leading by half a lap right. Meow. Second place. Got about a straightaway on third. Caution on front straight. Go low. Inside, 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 inside. And we're... Uh-oh. Stay inside, drivers. Inside. Front straight. Inside. Stay inside. Front straight. Stay inside. Front straight. Stay inside, front straight. And we're clear. 130 down, 225 to go. Casey Bass showing the way in that green and white. Behind second and third place right now, or third and second place, however you want to view it. Ponder back a couple laps in fourth in that orange car. Casey getting some room there from Danny. Appreciate it. Getting by him here. Nobody racing for position right now. They're all separated by a lap or more each. Right now, everybody lower down the charts is going to be praying for a little accident or miscue from the other guys. Got a little crowd here at Newred Hobbies in the stands. And looks like Tony's getting back out there. And Ponder pulling it off. Something wrong there. The right front, it looks like. Just over a minute to go. Ponder had a 6.7 that time, last time. Casey Bass with a fast lap of a 5.93. Norton 6.22. Rain 6.32. And Tony with a 7 flat. Slash Street, you're up in less than a minute. Start heading this way. Watch out, 2, and it's clear. Right now, this one's about set in stone. Everybody keeps doing what they're doing. 5 seconds, drivers, 5 seconds. That is time. Next time you cross, it'll be done. Looking for one more and shut it down. Casey Bass going to take that one, 40 and 403. Fast lap of a 5.93. Danny Norton with 38. Mike Raines with 37 on the podium. And Tony getting back out there with 20. All right, so far, Gagnon, Schillinger checked in. David Davis is checked in. Bob is checked in. Should have plenty of marshals for this one. All right, gentlemen, we're going to turn you guys loose. You got 2 on the clock. Turn and burn. Give yourself some room. All right, guys, we got a minute's grace on the clock. So 2:25, 2:25 on the clock. All right, gentlemen, everybody's checked in. Looks like Mark's back up there too. Need my marshals out from that last race. Should have Casey, Danny, Mike Rains or volunteer, Tony, and David Ponder. Tony's out there, Casey's out there. I need the rest of you. You guys should have been out here 2 minutes ago. Come on, gentlemen. All right, drivers. Our marshals are getting out there for you. Your top qualifier, 32 laps, 4-1. Mr. David Davis is going to lead us off, followed by Kyle Richenberg, Bob Rumplash, Mark Gagnon, Anthony Schilling. All right, transponders looking good. 3 feet, gentlemen, 3 feet. Here we go. Whoa, we got one upside down in 2. I think that's Anthony, and he's back underway. Richenberg all over David Davis right meow. Like David's body's still catching on the front end a little bit. Oh, Kyle goes over the top there. Totally gravediggers him. Doesn't even wait. Go, go, go. Well, almost got in there. Richenberg definitely looks like he got a little more ponies here and there. Trying to find that way around. Oh, David trying to get around Anthony. Pays a price. Kyle almost gets past him. David takes it back. Woo, that was close. Good save. We know Richenberg. Kyle's got some fast cars. Battery issues might get him though. Casey, behind you. Casey, behind you. Stay high on the back straight, high on the back straight. And we're clear. And just about halfway, drivers. Gagnon with a 6.8. David. Oh, watch out. We got one in the back straight as well. Stay high off of 4, high off of 2. And we're clear. Caution in 3, caution in 3. Got some caution in 1, caution in. Woo, that was close. Got some guys sashaying across the track after they wreck. You guys just need to drive off in a straight line. Stay low, high on the front straight. Stay high, out by the wall. Go to the wall, go to the wall. Wall, wall. Stay out by the wall. And we're clear. It's David Davis by 1.1 over Richenberg. And it looks like it's getting a little closer here. Yellow and white versus black and yellow. Bob Rumplash in the number 7 blue car in third right now. Mark Gagnon back a lap in 4th. Anthony behind him by less than a 10th here. Oh, and Anthony's upside down. 45 seconds to go. Richenberg all over David Davis now. Richenberg trying to do the over-under on him. Almost got it there. We got about 15 seconds to go. One more lap or two. Maybe a third lap. 10 seconds or less. Richenberg trying to get underneath him here. Oh, David goes high. Catches the wall. 3, 2, 1. One more lap. Oh, David underneath him again. Kyle is going to stick it in there either way. You can't blame him for that. And shut it down. Woo! David's holding on by 3/10 at the line over Kyle. Bob back 3 laps in 3rd. Gagnon back 6 seconds in 4th. And Anthony back a lap in 5th. Last lap, last corner. Checkers or wreckers. Can't blame them. All right, Mod Sprint. It's the time to shine. That was a great race, guys. David gave him an opportunity. Bounce off that back wall. You no longer go for the gap. You're no longer a racing driver, as they say. All right, looking for a check-in from Kyle and Matthew. Should have plenty of marshals for this one. All right, boys and girls, listen up. Mod Sprint guys, Mr. Sticks is going to be watching this race. He says he's got $20 to the first person to do the wheelie down the entire length of the straightaway. So that's all subjective on him. So I'll let you know if he actually catches anybody doing it properly. All right. Gentlemen, bring them up to speed. You got 50 seconds on the clock here. Looking for a couple of my marshals from that last race. All right, boys and girls. Whoa, Casey up on two wheels. You got time here. I got to get a couple more marshals out here. We had 5 in that last race. I know 4 should be out here. See 3. See David out there. Bob's out there. Tony's out there for somebody. I'll assume that's Kyle. We're looking for Mark. There he is. All right. Thank you, sir. There's only 3 of these guys. They can't only wreck so much, can they? All right, boys and girls. Styx is coming out to watch this one because he wants to see that money go to somebody here. Once again, it's got to be the full length of the straightaway, whatever that is, according to Styx. It's subjective, but... All right, gentlemen, let's get them in order. Your top qualifier, 38 laps, 354, Kyle Richenberg. Lining up second, Casey Bass. Third's going to be Matthew DeVries. All right, gentlemen, 4 minutes on the clock. Check the transponders one more time here. Looking good, Billy Ray. Here we go. Woo, good save there. Right now down to a 6:17 from Kyle Richenberg. And both of them turn a new faster lap. And looks like Matt may be done. I think he might be trying to go for the wheelie. Caution in 2. Caution 1, stay low to 1. Low, 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 low. In fact, they're looking for something on the track. Whatever it was, I think it's gone. Whatever it was, it'll be fine. They'll hit it eventually. All right, it's Casey Bass at the line. Kyle back 1/10 there, nose to tail down the back straightaway. DeVries back 3 laps right now. But you can't give up. Caution on the back straight. Go low, 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 low. Stay low, not the wrecked car. Richenberg, fast lap of a 5.79. That gray and orange car throwing a heater down there. Casey with a 6.0. That's got a 6.3 or 6.2 out there. Just about halfway, drivers. Actually, just past halfway. Casey showing the way by 3 seconds at the line. About a half a lap. Dropping a 5.9 last time by. Richenberg picking up 2/10 there. Ooh, got a little wheel hop going on past that stoplight. Over he went. 1 minute to go. Up next, our Sportsman race. Race number 7. Start heading this way, Sportsman drivers. Caution in 4. Caution in 4. "13 seconds. Right now, Casey holding on that lead by 3.9. Weirder things have happened. That is time. You cross line, you're done. Matthew's done. Kyle's done. And shut it down. Casey Bass taking that one, 39.404. Kyle taking it second with 38. Matthew with 32. All right. Mr. Andy, you're in this race. Oh, that's right. I found some more stuff up there, but I don't know if it was for your car or what. Put it up on the table. I think it was another weight. I swear we have a bunch of closet fishermen out there throwing all sorts of weights on their car and they can't keep them on there. All right, looking for a check-in for my drivers. Sportsman, let's get them across that line. Anthony, Jack, Miles, Brian, and Sawyer. All right, last one to check in is Anthony. We need our marshals, though. Mr. Andy's going to help out with this one, it looks like. I need Casey, Kyle, and Matt on the track. Once again, I need my marshals, the drivers from that last race. Come on down. Casey's out there. I need DeVries, Richenberger's volunteered, and a few more if we can get them. This is Sportsman. Hey, Maine. Got 5 in this race. All right, drivers, I'm going to give you an extra minute here. Roll them off, gentlemen. Turn and burn. You got 1 minute on the clock. All right, gentlemen, let's slow it down. Let's slow it down. Let's get him in order. Your top qualifier, 30 laps, 4:03. I mean, this might be Anthony's last time in Sportsman. He's out there throwing 30 laps down. That would have put him right at the tail of the bomber class right now. Anthony Smothers going to lead us off, followed by Jack Williams in second, Miles Lazat third, Brian Hardigan fourth, and Sawyer Williams rounding out the field. Mr. Anthony, slow it down, dude. Slow it down. You're the pace car. All the other guys got to catch up. All right, guys, hold on a second. Everybody stop. Give Mr. Andy a chance to double check something here real quick. Our novice / sportsman class here. Leave him right there, guys. Just stop him right there. So this one time at Space Camp, Mr. Miles, how was Space Camp? Awesome? Yeah. Did you get to be like the astronaut in the weightless thing? Do they still do that anymore? Yeah. I'm slightly jealous, buddy. Slightly jealous. Looks like Mr. Andy's jiggled the handle there for Sawyer. All right, Sawyer's going to catch him up here. I'm going to roll him off. All right, Marshals, look alive. Anthony, roll it off. Here we go. Shake and bake. And we're off and running. Anthony throwing a little elbow there on Sawyer. Sawyer trying to get back in line. Oh, caution down the back straight. Uh-oh, Miles looks like he might have knocked the body mounts off the front end of that thing. Why don't you pull it in here to pop, see if you can't jiggle the handle. A little duct tape and rubber bands might do you justice. Watch out, we got cars everywhere. They smell the blood in the water. It's Anthony, Jack, Brian at the line. Miles at the moment. Looks like he might get back out there, and there he goes. His Sawyer was coming around to pass him here. Caution in three, go high into three, high into three. And it's clear. Like Miles going to try to come back from adversity here to get back into this one. Caution off front straight. Stay low, stay low. Stay low in the one. Low on the straightaway, and we're clear. Anthony with a 7-1. Jack with a 7-6. Brian, 8. Second lap. Caution on the back straight. Sawyer trying to monster truck his way back into the track. Halfway, drivers, halfway. It's Anthony out front. Jack in second. Brian back a couple laps in third. Your leader upside down. Caution on front straight. Go high in the front. High on the front. And it's clear. Miles and Brian battling out down the back straight. Trax is modified versus the Camaro. And now Miles taken back over third. Brian goes back underneath him. One minute to go. Caution in three. Go low into three. Stay low into three. Now Miles looks like he's going to take over that third spot. Hold on to it by 3 seconds. Caution on the back straight. Stay low out of 2. Caution to start finish line. 25 seconds to go. Stay low out of 2. Low out of 2. 10 seconds. Oh, somebody's got a body rub. 2, 1. When you cross the line, you're done. Brian's done. Miles is done. Sawyer is done. Looking for Anthony and Jack, and shut it down. Woo! Shake and bake. Anthony Smothers taking that one. 32 laps. Jack with 30 in second. Miles gonna steal back third there towards the end of the race with 25 laps. Brian with 24. And Sawyer with 12. All right, drivers, slow it down, slow it down. We got guys walking everywhere. Need to check them in and park it. I've got a check-in from Brian, Phil, Mike, and Tim so far. All right, we're going to need all hands on deck for this one. We're going to have a couple of our sportsmen out there, but we're going to need a couple of our experienced marshals out there too. This is the most electrifying race in RC. So we're looking for Anthony, Jack, Miles, Brian, Sawyer, and Andy. I need at least one marshal down at the other end of the track, and we'll turn these guys loose. All right, all my drivers are checked in. Andy, go down there. Appreciate it. All right, gentlemen. I'm going to turn you guys loose, bring them up speed, spread them out, turn and burn. Oh, it started already. Caution down the back straight. Caution down the back straight. Stay low, stay low, stay low. All right, back straight is clear. All right, marshals, if there's anybody out there who fears any of these cars, right now it's time to raise your hand and step off the track. I don't want anybody to be out there if they're going to be scared. Say to these guys out here, these guys are not going to have much patience tonight with this one. I have a feeling. One volunteer to help out Mr. Andy in the infield. One volunteer, able-bodied, can't be scared, no hesitation. Who's my super marshal out there? Thank you, Deacon. Looked like he was going out there. I don't know if he was or not. Help out Andy in the center. You guys pick one side or the other. Either way. All right, gentlemen. This is what you saved all your lunch money for, as they say at the big shows. This is Ocala Bomber, full field. Thank you, Mr. David. Appreciate it. Your top qualifier, 36 laps, 4:05. Mr. Charles Lazat going to lead us off, followed by Brian Dean, David Coleman, Phil Edwards 4th, Kyle Richenberg, John Carpenter, Mike Raines 7th from the bump up, and Tim Emery rounding out the field in 8th. Four minutes on that clock, drivers. Let's keep it clean. Don't make me decide the race for you. You get into somebody, you're going to wait. It's that simple. Here we go. We are clean and green. Good job, guys. Appreciate it. Caution out of 2, or caution out of 4. Caution out of 4. Go, go, go. Caution in 1, caution in 1, and we're clear. All right, at the line, it's Charles, Brian, Tim, David, Phil, Kyle, Mike, and John. Oh, Coleman going in too shallow, catches the pipe, sends it over. Charles in that purple and cream, right behind Coleman. Sticks, oh, almost went down the inside of him, got sideways. Looks like the car might be binding up on the body there occasionally and jumping. But he's showing the way. Brian Dean all over the back of him right now. Through 3 and 4. Battle for the lead. Down the front straightaway they go. Got Kyle, Mike, and Carpenter with the leaders right behind them. Mike giving them room. And they work their way through here. Top 2. Down and profiling. A great battle. Brian, one of our off-road racers, getting back in the oval a little bit. Going to bring the little one out here soon. Caution in 1 and 2. It's Tim Emery in 3rd right now in that white and blue. Phil Edwards in 4th. Carpenter in 5th. Coleman, Richenberg, Raines. Caution in 4. It's clear. Phil now taking over that 3rd spot. Emery losing out to him right behind him, though. Plenty of time in this race. We're just past halfway. Oh, Emery spinning out, taking out our leader, Edwards, or Brian getting past him now. Your leader in that blue, green, and black, I'm going to call it. You guys are not going to know what he's running for setup. You won't believe it. And it's not over yet, though. We still have a whole minute to go. Richenberg, new fast lap, 6:77. Brian Dean showing the way by 2 seconds. Oh, watch out on the front straight. Richenberg doing a McTwist out there out of nowhere. Oh, Carpenter catching the corner of Mike and getting around. Caution in 2, caution in 2. Oh, our leader getting tangled up. And that's going to let Charles back by. 1.2 between them with 30 seconds to go. Brian Dean's going to have to come out of nowhere to get back into this one. Couple of heaters will be right in it. Phil Edwards hold on to 3rd. Coleman to 4th by 2.5. Emery back about a lap in 5th. Carpenter 4/10 to 6th. Richenberg in 7th by 8 seconds. And Reigns back a little bit more, 8th. 10 seconds to go. Pick up our leaders through 3 and 4. Charles pinching it down. Brian trying to go around the outside. Does the over-under. 5 seconds. We might get one more lap here. Brian Dean caution on the front straight. Race it out. Race it to the line. Our leaders are in the wall. Turn 1. Turn 1. Oh, no. That was Brian. That was Charles. Looking for Charles to finish out here and shut it down. Wow. Brian Dean taking it. Charles wrecking with, I don't know who got who there. Charles holding on to second. Phil Edwards in third. Dave Coleman fourth. Carpenter fifth. Emery sixth. Richenberg seventh. Reigns eighth. Woo! They were side by side with like 1 second on the clock as they crossed the line, and then all heck broke loose. We're going to go back to the tape to check that one out. What a race. Back and forth it went. All right, short course late model. Let's start heading out here. Attack an extra minute on this clock. And we have 3 guys running back to back here, so we are going to need probably a volunteer marshal or 2 to help out. Definitely want to make sure we got 4 in the infield, 2 on the out. So I'd like to have 6 out there to marshal this, please. Anthony's out there going, dang, I need to be up in that. That was a great race, guys. The funny thing is, I didn't tell Brian all the speed secrets. I just told him a couple yet. We got to, pace him there. We got to get him. That was like the 10 a.m. setup call from Brian to Mason this morning. All right, looking for Carpenter to get checked in. Thank you, gentlemen. All right. We're going to turn these guys loose. You guys got 2:15 on the clock to turn and burn. We'll get a couple more marshals out there in just a moment. All right, let's find out who's not out there that should be. You got Mr. Brian out there. Charles is in this race. Phil is out there. Coleman's in this race. Carpenter's in this race. Emery's out there. Richenberg's in this race. And I need a volunteer for Reigns out there, please. Thank you, Tony. Yeah, help out Mr. Anthony down there. Or actually, take the front straight. Either way, let's get one more out there in the infield to help us out. Need one more out there. Help out Mr. Brian on the front straight. One volunteer, step on up. Earn yourself some RC karma. Here comes Andy. Andy's tired. He's been running and busting tail all day. Andy's ready for the hot tub, right? I hear you. So am I. And all I'm doing is sit here. My air finally kicked on in here. All right, gentlemen. Your short course late model A main top qualifier, 37 laps, 402. Mr. Charles Lazat hoping to get some redemption after that bomber race. Kyle Richenberg's going to fall in second. David Coleman third. Dave Ponder fourth. Danny Norton fifth. John Carpenter coming from out of timeout in sixth. All right, Marshals, look alive, look alive. False start, false start. 3 feet apart, gentlemen, 3 feet apart. Once again, Charles, Kyle, David Coleman, Ponder, Norton, Carpenter. 3 feet, 3 feet. Woo, shake and bake, gentlemen. Plenty of time, plenty of time. Here we go. And we're clean and green. Oh, Ponder catching the turn 3 wall. Your leader hitting the pipe in 1. Going all the way to the back. Oh no, dead car, dead car. And looks like maybe a sensor wire issue. He's back running though. Dropping all the way to the tail of the field. Tough break there. It's Charles, Coleman, Ponder, Norton, Carpenter, Richenberg at the line. Norton and Carpenter nose to tail here. Down the back straightaway for that 4th spot. Oh, Carpenter getting into him. They both spin out. And doing the right thing. Thank you, gentlemen. Oh, Carpenter up on 2 wheels. It's Charles, Dave Coleman back 1.7. Ponder behind them by 3.3. Danny back 2.9 in 4th. Richenberg half a second in 5th. Carpenter back 2 seconds in 6th with a new fast lap of a 6.4. Richenberg 6.2. Stay low off of 4, drivers. Stay low off of 4. Oh, dead car on the back straight. Watch out. Norton with an issue. Like he's lost some drive. Oh, that's unfortunate. Let's see where our leader is coming off turn 4. That purple and cream. Coleman in the Mountain Dew. About 2.3 back. Ponder in the fluorescent yellow and black. In 3rd, battling out with Richenberg. And oh no, our leaders getting tangled up here a little bit. Richenberg up to 3rd now. And looks like Charles has about a half a lap lead on Coleman here. Richenberg back 4 seconds. Ponder 2.3. Carpenter 0.8. Coleman trying to find a way by Ponder here to get back in this race with the lead. .30 seconds to go. Ponder with a 6.44. New fast lap for him. Coleman behind your leader by 4.6. Richenberg 2.5 back to third. Ponder back 3.7. Last race of Superstar Saturday Showdown here on the indoor oval. Race it to the line, drivers, and you're done. Shut it down, shut it down. Charles Lazat taking that one. 38.405. Coleman with 37. Richenberg with 37. Difference of 2 seconds there. Ponder with 36. Carpenter with 36. Difference of 1.7. And that's all she wrote. All right, gentlemen, I am going to come out there in just about 2 minutes for the podium pictures. I want to thank all our live stream viewers for tuning in today. Sorry about the little delay we had there early on, but it turned into some awesome action here for the mains. We will catch you Thursday for Thursday Night Thunder. We'll see you then, 7 o'clock. Have a good one.